get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a killer, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 79 yards. And the Chargers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Now a first down carry for Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now back to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. Back to throw here. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 2nd down, this is Harris. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, what a catch by Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Roundtree. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And they'll go right back to Roundtree. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Chargers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Out routed, he connects with Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Harris running straight ahead. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. On the give, this is Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's a toss complete on the screen to the right. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Second and 1. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts them in better shape here for 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And, it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. On the give, this is their fullback. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He juked him. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A throw left side caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They run the option on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action. It's Herbert. Open man is Myers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now a carry here for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now here's a throw that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 2. Finds Pickens out right. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. They'll look to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So we're at halftime in this AFC Wild. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC Wild Card game. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Eluding reading the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 30 on second down. Herbert, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Second and 5. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Again, it's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run with Harris. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Harris is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. A good gain on 1st. Has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Chargers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try and run with Harris. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Herbert off of play action. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert will find Williams on the slant. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Herbert now. Complete to Newsom. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking that a lot of times their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Ready. Black 40.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his target, Harris. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Powering forward. It's Williams on the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They run again with Harris. And he's got some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Harris running straight ahead. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.